15 interview questions to succeed in the warehouse associate job at Amazon. Yes, 15 interview questions for the position of warehouse associate, whether in Amazon or any other company, or similar warehouse. Succeeding in a job interview for a warehouse associate position at Amazon requires adequate preparation. In this video, I will present to you 15 interview questions commonly asked during these interviews. I will also discuss the skills and qualities required for this position. Whether you are an experienced candidate or considering entering this career, this video will help you prepare and maximize your chances of success. 1. Tell me about your previous experience as a warehouse associate. Answer: I worked as a warehouse associate in a logistics warehouse for 2 years. This experience allowed me to develop solid skills in inventory management, order preparation, and use of handling equipment. One of my primary responsibilities was to maintain accurate stock levels to ensure consistent product availability. 2. How do you handle repetitive and physically demanding tasks as a warehouse associate? Answer: through my experience previously, I am used to physically demanding tasks. I maintain my concentration and my rigor while respecting safety procedures. For example, I work night shifts to regularly perform loading and unloading tasks. 3. What specific skills do you think you bring as a warehouse associate at Amazon? Answer: my expertise in inventory management, my in-depth knowledge of logistics procedures, and my ability to work effectively in a team are my strengths. For example, I optimized workflows in my previous job by proposing improvements to speed up order preparation. 4. How do you ensure accuracy in order preparation as a warehouse associate? Answer: I pay great attention to detail and am rigorous in the picking process, pick, pack and ship. I always use barcodes and check quantities to avoid errors. For example, I implemented double-checking to minimize order picking errors in my previous role. 5. Why did you choose Amazon as your employer for the warehouse associate position? Answer: Amazon is a global leader in logistics, providing opportunities for growth and continuous learning. As a warehouse associate, I am motivated to contribute to the success of a company focused on innovation and customer satisfaction. 6. How do you respond to rapid changes in priorities or procedures? Answer: I adapt quickly to changes by remaining flexible and following new guidelines. For example, when a new inventory tracking method was introduced at my previous job, I quickly adjusted my procedures to ease the transition. 7. How do you ensure personal safety and that of your colleagues in a warehouse? Answer: I strictly follow safety procedures, wear appropriate equipment, and stay alert to the activities around me. I also participated in regular workplace safety training sessions and educated my colleagues on the importance of safe practices. 8. How do you deal with damaged items or inventory errors? Answer: I immediately report any damaged item or inventory error to supervision. For example, when receiving goods, I spotted damaged products, documented the issues, and worked with the team to resolve them quickly. 9. How do you use automated systems in a logistics warehouse? Answer: I have strong experience using automated systems for inventory tracking and order picking. For example, I successfully operated an automated conveyor system, ensuring efficient and accurate order processing. Before moving on to the 10th question, I would like to ask you a very, very big favor. I would like to ask you to share this video to a friend or a member of your family, your church, your school or university, in particular to Facebook and WhatsApp groups in a massive way. This will warm my heart very much. Now let's move on to question number 10. How do you collaborate with your colleagues to achieve productivity goals? Answer: I favor open communication, sharing advice, and collaborating with my colleagues to maximize efficiency. For example, I participated in team meetings to discuss best practices and implement changes that resulted in increased productivity in my previous role. 11. How do you manage pressure during peak periods, such as sales or promotions? Answer: I maintain my focus by prioritizing tasks, staying organized and working closely with my colleagues. For example, during the holiday season, I played a key role in efficiently managing the flow of goods to meet the growing demand. 12. How do you use data to improve the efficiency of operations in a warehouse? Answer: I use performance monitoring data to identify areas for improvement and propose solutions. For example, by analyzing productivity data, I recommended staffing adjustments that significantly improved efficiency. 13. How do you maintain inventory accuracy in a constantly changing environment? Answer: I regularly carries out inventory audits to detect discrepancies, I adjust the records accordingly and I ensure that replenishment procedures are properly followed. For example, through a monthly audit, I corrected errors in stock levels immediately. 14. How do you contribute to the culture of efficiency and collaboration within the team? Answer: I encourage the motivation of my colleagues through open communication, sharing advice and celebrating successes collectives. For example, I held informal training sessions to share my order picking tips, which benefited the entire team. 15. What are your short-term goals as a warehouse associate at Amazon? Answer: In the short term, I aim to quickly master Amazon's logistics systems, actively contribute to the team, and meet or exceed goals productivity. For example, I plan to participate in all available training to gain in-depth knowledge of Amazon's specific processes. By answering precisely and highlighting your strengths, you will increase your chances of getting this position. Just Do It channel hopes these 15 interview questions and answers will help you prepare effectively and achieve your career goals at Amazon. Good luck in your career as a warehouse associate. Thanks. Don't forget to subscribe to Just Do It and watch the video titled 7 Forbidden Questions That Should Definitely Not Be Answered in a Job Interview. How should you cope if you happen to face these pitfalls?